This is Jesus Manuel Menegarza. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. In this rather short video, I'm going to be talking about this RV park I'm staying at in Port O'Connor, Texas. It's called Port O'Connor RV Park. Is that simple enough? Port O'Connor RV Park. And so I'm staying here. My wife and I are taking off for about a week in early June 2022. My wife and I are definitely fans of going to the beach and going to the mountains. So if you want to go to the beach, you have to travel 5-6 hours to get to the Gulf of Mexico. And we did that a couple days ago when we drove down here. So let me give you a quick tour of this place. Again, this is Port O'Connor RV Park. We got full hookups. I'll give you a tour of the park and some of the amenities. If you're interested and have any questions, feel free to contact me. Please leave your kind and super friendly comments below. I've been to Port O'Connor now about a good half dozen times. Truck bed camping, tent camping, staying at hotels here, and now in my Rockwood travel trailer. So let's turn around the camera and see what's going on. There's my truck, my Chevy Colorado V6. I drove down here, average speed 65 miles per hour. The wind speed was around under 10 miles per hour. And the fact that I went on side roads, side highways, not on major freeways, and didn't have the interference of big trucks and stuff, made it relatively simple. So I did go a little bit fast. I went the speed limits 75. I should have went 65 and saved some gas, because typically when I'm traveling I get about, what do I get? I get about 9-10 miles per gallon when I'm going down the freeways and stuff and just going 65, 55. Well, this time around I did some speeding, 75. I went the actual speed limit. So here's a tiny little picnic table, a little cute little picnic table. There's my wife's shoes. And there's our RV, our Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S. There's the chocks, whatever you want to call it. There's my little sandals. I just came back from the beach, had a great time at the beach. The water was warm, and you can go out about 100 feet, and it's only still about, not very deep, maybe 2, 3, 4 feet deep. So there's the back side of my RV. Right now I have the AC going on. I have it set for about 78, 75. My wife and I use the outdoor shower to clean our feet after we came back from the beach, and it worked perfectly. There's my power watchdog. I have a little lock on it, and we're connected to 30 amp power. There's a sewers, water going there. And we have an L bracket right there. Pretty straightforward. And we're hooked up. We have the water filter. I'm thinking about getting something a little more advanced, maybe a 2-stage water filter. We'll clean up some of the contaminants. Of course, we're connected to 30 amp power. So here's my sewage. I let it collect for a day, gray water, and then I dump it because I've noticed that some of the smells travel from here into the RV when I had it, open, the gray open. But now it's now that I have it closed, it smells a lot more pleasant. So I have it set for 40 pounds per square inch for the water pressure. Works perfectly fine. My slides out. Somebody's right next to me, and they're very nice fifth wheel Eagle HT. Very nice, very nice. So this is the person's area next to me, and there's my truck. And there's a shot of my travel trailer. So today's date, it's a Friday. We should be getting some of the weekend warriors pretty soon. This section right here, I'm pretty sure, is set up for weekend warriors. They do have some folks here who just, I see their RVs, but I don't see their tow vehicles or any kind of vehicles. I guess they just park them here, store them here, and come here quite often. This is like their home away from home. If they live in some other city nearby, maybe Victoria, in some other city. So there's my little setup. What do you think? I think it's pretty good. Again, it's a nice respite from our boring existence in Fort Worth, Texas. Get to go to the beach. We're going to be doing a lot of frolicking. Yes, we're doing frolicking. Is that legal? We can frolic? Yes, we can frolic. Frolic at the beach. These are nice little paths, nice little grass, nice little gravel, little tiny picnic table, your pedestal, full hookups. And some people here are pretty much permanent. You can tell they're permanent because they have their what do you call it, little patios, wooden patios already set up. Maybe they have some decent rates here for monthly and weekly. But we only wanted to stay here for 5 days, so that's perfectly fine for us. We got a lot of work to do at the house. I got to finish my fence. I finished about a third of my backyard fence, and now I got to finish the rest of it when I get home. That's the goal. A lot of work to do. So I just rewarded myself for finishing at least a third of it by going on a little camping trip. And again, I was going pretty fast because we were going on the side roads. Small country highways. I could readily go 75. I had to control my speed after I said, hey, Jesus, you're going 75 too often. So I decided, even though it was legal to go 75, I went down to 65. So about, I estimate 80% of the time I was going 85. Because there's no semis, a lot of semis, or a lot of, trucks on a major roads and stuff like that, major highways like I-35, I-10, I-40. My truck doesn't have any problems, bouncing around. So notice, again, they have the Welcome to Paradise, and they have their RVs. Some people are all set up. Look at that. Look at that. They have quite the setup. The rendezvous place. They have their own little ATV, several vehicles, a very nice high-end fifth wheel. Very nice, and of course a patio, built-in patio. Got nice decorated. A lot of these here have a little bit of like stairs, built-in stairs. It's like a mobile home. So it's a very pleasant day. It's hot, but it's humid. It's definitely humid this time of year by the coast. And there's plenty of fishing. If you're into fishing, you came to the right place. You can go fishing just right off the beach. Just walk in the water. I saw folks catching, one person caught a 20-pound redfish. Very nice. And again, this is a nice little setup here. So what do you think? Nice little setup. And this person over here has a little setup. I wonder how they're doing it. There's the office that you register and you talk to people and get set up. Very pleasant people. Bev was very, very, very nice. Very pleasant. And you got, look at this, you got a nice little fire ring, picnic table. This going on, nice little Airstream, Redwood, high-end fifth wheel. And you got some birds up there, little baby birds, making a lot of racket. So what do you think of this place so far? Please leave me kind and super friendly comments below. This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza. I'm at Port O'Connor RV Park, and there's some of the directions here. It says Jeff and Deb, Joe and Sherry, Denise, Lewis and Leha, us, Atlaw, some Atlaw, whatever. And you go out this way, go out that way, To the left is the beach, about 2 miles. About 50 feet that way is a nice little grocery store. What do you call those? Dollar stores. And about 50 feet that way is a very nice gas station and grocery store also. So go that way. This way you go to Victoria. This way Port O'Connor, etc., etc. Says do not enter, but I'm entering. Yeah, my camera's starting to get hot. Look at this. This is nice. Look at this. People got their little vacation. I wonder what they pay for these little spots here on an annual basis, because this looks rather permanent, don't you think? Looks rather permanent. And there's my wife. She's in the pool. She loves the pool. When she's home, she's at the pool. Let's go talk to her for a little bit. Talk to my wife. And finish off this video. This goes up like that. And this goes open like that. Good. How you doing, sweetie?
Great. How are you doing?
I got my camera on, so don't say anything.
Oh my goodness.
So don't say anything, terrible.
It's on?
It's on. You got to be nice.
The pool is wonderful.
So how you feeling? The water's good?
Water is fantastic.
So doing some laps or what?
Oh no, I was just floating so far.
Okay, I'll join you in a bit. I got to end this video now. So this is a nice little pool.
It's a wonderful pool.
And they all have a hot tub over there that's not hot, with no jets working.
It wasn't hot last night.
Yeah, because we were here last night.
Nice little spot over there for children. It's 6 inches. You can just sit there with the child.
Hey, I resemble a child, but don't put me over there, okay? Emotionally, I'm not. I'm unprepared for that.
Okay.
So we're at Port O'Connor RV Park. Very nice, very nice. Let me lift this little knob up here. They have showers, of course, and bathrooms, and all kinds of stuff. Dumps. List goes on and on and on and on. So there we are. It's a nice Airstream. Nice little fifth wheel. Nice hideout. Let me turn around the camera and end this video. So this has been a Sus Manuel Menegares. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. I'm really enjoying my time here in Port O'Connor, Texas. Get that hair out of my mouth first. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. This is our first trip of the summer. Hopefully a couple more. We might go to another beach community, maybe Port Aransas, Padre Island National Seashore, or maybe to like Claiborne State Park. Something like that, something close by, instead of driving the 5-6 hours to get here from Fort Worth. Everything in Texas takes a long time. When I was living in San Francisco, San Jose, just to go to the beach takes a half hour, 15 minutes, or an hour maximum. But over here, it takes many, 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 many hours. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And if you have the time, please leave your kind and super professional, super friendly, super brilliant, because you're just a brilliant person, aren't you? Below. Alajo. And of course, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMM Garza. That's a place where you can donate $1 or $5 every month to support my very extravagant lifestyle, okay? From Port O'Connor, Texas, beautiful weather, hot and humid, but that's perfect for beach weather. We were out in the water, at the ocean, and I'm going to jump in with my wife in the pool. It's fantastic. A+. No complaints. Life is good. Hope you're doing good too. From where? Port O'Connor, Texas. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.